education, keeping you connected.
Sunny 101.9, 8:32 Wednesday morning, 20 below, the wind chill minus 41, and we are ready for another segment of the exciting DC at B college series. And we have Dr. Shubham Datta in with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, this morning we wanted, February is CTE month. Do we want to start off with that?
Yes, February is CTE month, and I think North Dakota is putting a lot of stress on CTE, which is very important because it's career technical education, which is quite important for the state economy as well, and people finding jobs.
And so many different courses at DC at B that are centered around that, and so many things you can go into during this time, and that's great and wonderful that you guys do that too. Your main area of expertise is in the wildlife and the fisheries programs. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. What is new? What's going on with those?
Well, the wildlife and fisheries program has two parts. There's an AS program, which is Associate of Science, mainly designed so that students can transfer to a 4-year university, and then there is this CTE part where there's an Associate of Applied Science, where one can get trained, get the degree, and then go out into the workforce directly.
And this is all self-contained at DC at B. I mean, we can start here, we can end here, and then go out and do our thing.
Absolutely.
The
CTE program, yes.
That is great. Now, you've been doing this for how long? How long have you been here in town?
I've been here since 2016. Fall of 2016.
Okay, so you're coming up on 5 years then.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then you've been enjoying it so far?
Absolutely.
Even the winters?
Again, I don't think anyone can enjoy it, but I'm not enjoying
it.
Good. I can go out and ski and do lots of stuff as well. So
that's why we live here, man.
Exactly.
Because we're a special breed.
Absolutely.
Exactly right. So back to the college real quick. The CTE programs that you take care of and everything, they've been very well received, right?
So far, yes. And right now there are several technicians' jobs out there. All our students that come into this CTE program or even the AS program, Associate of Science, the 2 years that they are with us, they get paid internships, either research internship or a management with the Game and Fish, NRCS, U.S. Fish and Wildlife, one of those agencies. They make contacts, they make professional contacts through the scientific community that's out here, North Dakota Wildlife Society.
Sure.
We are a member. I'm right now in the board as well.
Okay.
So we have great connections with the North Dakota chapter of Wildlife Society. We also have opportunities for research, which is in an undergraduate 2-year college rare, if not absolutely not there. So we do that, and let's say for our students, a few of our students have already been part of publications as scientific publications as undergraduate students. So that opportunity is there. We are fairly small, so I can give individual attention to students, cater program towards their needs, cater program towards what they want to transfer. Lots of our students have transferred not only in state, but also out of state. There is a student that is headed towards University of Idaho. There's one that's going to University of Montana. There's already one in South Dakota State, University of Nebraska. So we have students that have graduated from here with that AS degree and have transferred their credits successfully to all these different places.
Okay, and we know how easy it is to transfer within the state of North Dakota, within the university system. Is it fairly easy to get into the other colleges as well, the out-of-state ones?
That's what we have found out, that all of our courses are very competitive, very... they all have accepted all those courses based on our syllabus and content.
Okay, that's great to hear. I mean, again, we know how simple it is to transfer in-state.
Yes.
Because of the rankings inside the university system. But
the agreements, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And with 9 or 10 or 11 different colleges that we can choose from in the state of North Dakota, that's great. And I love the fact that this college right in our own backyard is so easily accepted into those as well. And out of state, it seems, as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, in this day of COVID and everything like that, how is your teaching style? How has the classes? How have they changed?
In the first year, that was fall of 2020, or spring of 2020, when we were first hit by COVID, we had some difficulties, but we managed really well. We moved to a hybrid instruction style, so there were students to start with in the classroom, but when the college closed, we moved to an online format. We have a very good LMS Blackboard system that helped us with Collaborate, and we did all our classes live through Collaborate. And since then, in fall of 2020, we moved to in-classroom. There were some glitches where students had to quarantine and all, but it all worked out in the fall. And spring looks bright and sunny.
That is great. Yeah. So this has been obviously a very trying year for you academically, and for the entire college, and for all colleges in general, and school systems in general. But if this would have been tried 40 years ago, this would have never succeeded, because we didn't have the technology in place.
We didn't have the support that
but
we
today,
have now.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm sure there was many learning curves for everybody involved, but for all intents and purposes, this was a really awesome thing to happen.
Yeah, I think we made it work, and it worked
definitely.
really well.
And not only did it work well, but in the time that it was thought about and talked about until the time it was implemented,
Execution was quick.
Yeah. And it could have gone so downhill, but everybody just seemed to embrace it.
Yeah.
And everybody seemed to really enjoy it.
That was the most important part, is everybody embraced it really well, and just went with it because we had to.
That's right. That's exactly right. So the wildlife and fisheries programs there up at the college, anything else you want to throw out there about that, Shubham?
Yeah, just to reiterate what we just talked about, we are a small program. I don't have many students in the program, so again, it's in a bigger place, you're just a name, but here you are a person, and I know exactly who you are, what you want, so I can cater it towards your needs. So get your gen eds done here, get your basic courses from here, and then move on to a bigger place when you are ready.
When you're ready. If we have any questions, how do we get a hold of you personally?
My contact information is on the wildlife and fisheries page on DCB, so you can get in touch through there. And if you just go on to DCB's website, search me, you find my information, and just call me or send me an email.
Okay, all right, and you're more than happy to help out, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Excellent. And I love the fact that, as you said, this is a smaller college, so there is attentiveness to detail and one-on-ones.
That and the unique research opportunities that you get here that you typically do not get elsewhere.
Right. Yeah, I think that's amazing, and also that should be a huge selling point for this college.
Yes, it should be. It should really be.
All right, Shubham, thank you so much today, and we'll get you back real quick. All right.
Okay. Thank you
very much, buddy. All right, thank you. 8:40 is the time. We're back with sports and more here, super quick. Sunny 101.9.
The all-new 2021 Santa Fe has arrived at Don Bassett Hyundai. This totally redesigned SUV is equipped with a new 2.5-liter smart 2.5-liter